Christian.
Christian, congratulations. Your start looked fantastic. Can you tell us about the race?
It felt pretty good. Like I was. New at this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was telling the guy earlier, I think I would probably give my race like an A-. I would say just A overall, just because you know, you get a PR. You never take that for granted. Anytime you know, run a personal best, you always grateful for that. And I was able to come up with the win, so I guess I give myself an A for that. But A- because I feel like it was definitely some things that I can, you know, clean up. You know, I think everybody's always chasing like a perfect race, but you know, I feel like I haven't put that together yet. Just things that I can, you know, continue to work on. But I put together a good one. I was able to come out on top.
Christian, after the missed test, Michael Johnson said that that issue would disqualify you from being face of the sport. I'm wondering, how does that make you feel? What's your reaction to his comments?
I mean,
Press the button.
I don't know. I mean, Michael Johnson doesn't pay my bills or sign my checks, so I don't necessarily care what he has to say. But in response to that, I think the face of the sport goes to the people who are putting up great performances. You know, I don't think anybody would care, you know, who Book was if he wasn't running such fast time. Running 9.5, 19.1, that's pretty incredible. So no matter who he was going to be one of the faces of the sport. I don't necessarily care what he has to say, but yeah, I guess I kind of disagree. You know, I think the faces of the sport, not just me, you know, goes to people who are putting up really good times and representing the sport in the right way. So.
Next question. In the second row, please.
Road News Agency. Question for both of you. Do you think there should have been more people in attendance at this final? There seem to be lots of empty seats in the stadium.
I really didn't do a head count going out, but you know, when they announced our names, you still heard the roar of the crowd. You know what I mean? So people were excited. So I think when we're on the track, it doesn't matter if it's 100 people watching or 100,000 people watching. We want to be able to put on a great show, and I think we did that tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Somebody asked me that earlier. I told them, you know, at the end of the day, we're at the World Championships. And I'm going up against a world-class field, so you can't focus on that. And, you know, the gold medal, the silver, you know, the medal was the same, whether it was one person in the stands or it was 100,000. So that's not something that you necessarily focus on. And the crowd was great. Like, they had the light show, and then, you know, they called out names, everybody cheered. It was a crazy atmosphere, so I was just excited for everybody that was here, definitely.
And then the gentleman in the second row. After.
Justin, you had a little bit of a muscle cramp a couple of weeks ago. How did that affect you at all over the last couple of days?
Well, I thought it was a cramp. It actually turned out to be a grade strain. So it was in the belly of the hamstring. It was the opposite of what it felt in Qatar. It was really cold. The temperature kept dropping. And going onto the track and trying to hit another gear, I strained my hamstring. So I had to sit out for a week and then try to rush to be able to train myself up to get ready for Doha and be race ready. So I'm just thankful to be here, thankful to run around smart and be able to get in the finals and put all I had out there in the finals.
Right, from the Daily Mail in London. You're talking about representing the sport in the correct way. How does that equate with what happened with your whereabouts situation, and what changes have you actually made in your kind of personal operation to make sure that doesn't happen again?
I mean, I guess you're insinuating that something happened, and at the end of the day, I didn't do anything wrong, and so that's why I'm here competing today. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. To me, I'm just a young black man, you know, just living my dream. So I think it's kind of disappointing that somebody would try to leak that information to smear my reputation. But at the end of the day, that's just not something that I focus on. I just keep doing me and representing the sport the right way. I didn't miss 3 tests. It was false accusations, so I knew I would be here the whole time.
Chris,
So yeah.
Christy, there's a follow-up to that. though.
Sorry, no follow-up
Well,
questions.
I'd like to, if you don't mind. As a follow-up to that, Christy, could you just tell
Pass
us
the mic to the
spirit,
gentleman.
In the spirit of openness on this, can you tell us any other seasons in your career, have you missed another test or had another filing failure at any other point?
I mean, no, I don't recall. My DCO told me, because I'm real cool, she comes and she's been testing me since I got into testing pool in 2016, so I was in my sophomore year in college. And I don't know, she tells me all the time that like sometimes like they'll come and, of course she like talks to other DCOs and they'll come and they might not get you one day, they might not, find you one day, but if they don't like report that they came, then they might just come back the next day and like some people like you might not even know that you had like a mistest or might not have even known that somebody came to test you, but so I'm not sure. But nah, this is a first time thing. I mean, I get tested a lot of times. And like I said, I didn't do anything wrong. So it's like that's why I'm here today.
The gentleman in the second row.
You say you did nothing wrong, but only this week, Sebco, the president...
Can you please state your name and media
Sorry,
organization?
I'm Matt Lawson from Qatar. Sebco said that to miss 1 test is unfortunate, but to miss 2 is careless. You're still on 2 strikes right now. I think I'm right in saying that. Have you been careless in the last year?
No, I haven't been careless. I think I can just be more mature about it, more diligent about updating the app. But I mean, I think everybody in this room is not perfect. Everybody has made mistakes. Everybody messes up at their job. Everybody has typos. Nobody's perfect. So at the end of the day, I'm young. I travel the world. I have friends in different places. I have family that stays in Atlanta. I train up in Lexington. So sometimes I don't know, you go different places and do different things, and that's just not precedent on your mind to update this app about every single thing that you're doing. I don't know, it's just not something that I think about every day. But I think going forward, I just try to do a better job at being more diligent about it. But I mean, just from every athlete that I've talked to, that I know personally, has sided with me and said that they definitely understand because they've had 1 or 2 missed tests before. I don't know, I feel like to me, I mean, it's not necessarily a huge deal because I'm not doing anything to to avoid getting tested or anything like that. So it's like, I don't necessarily look at it like a huge deal. Even talking with the CEO, he tells me that, most of the time when they do catch people that are like doping, they pay more attention to the app. They're constantly updating it. They're trying to update it right before their 1 hour window. And so he sided with me. He was like, even though it was an unfortunate situation, he was just excited and happy to watch me compete and happy that it worked out for me because he knows I wasn't necessarily doing anything wrong, but just got to do a better job at updating it and keeping up with it.
Christian, on your YouTube video...
Can you please state your name and organization?
Rick Broadbent from the Times. On your YouTube video, you were demanding a public apology from USADA. Did you get that apology, or if not, are you still demanding that apology?
No, I think you misinterpreted what I was saying. I wasn't demanding that, but I do think that when you bring an accusation like that publicly, I think that you should do everything in public. That's just, if I was to wrong somebody publicly, then you should make a public apology. So I'm not demanding anything. At the end of the day, I'm open to the situation. The YouTube video was to try to just be transparent, be a man of people, and just explain the situation. But then you have certain people who don't necessarily care about the truth. They're not interested in that. They're just interested in putting up stories and hating on a young black kid, just living his dream. And I have no idea why you want to do that because, I don't know, to me I've done everything the right way. I try to be a model citizen. I left school early with it, and then I didn't even have to go back and get my degree, but I did, and get my education. I get back to my community, I host a track meet. I don't know, I try to be a good model for the sport. So hopefully, if you have ever had any doubts about me or anything like that, hopefully you think that. But if not, I can't focus on that. I can only focus on the people that support me.
Here.
James Illingworth from the Associated Press. Question to Justin and Andre. Just wondering what you thought of Christian's race, the fast start, when he built that advantage, held on to it, extended it, and do you see him now as the outstanding favourite next season at the Olympics? You know, the trajectory that he's on, is he beating?
What can I say about Christian? He's put together great races this season, you know what I mean? Especially his transition phase is unbelievable. That's definitely a strength that he has and he possesses when he races. His times have been great and consistent, so you can't take that away from him. And he's a true competitor. I mean, he's always going to come out and give his best. And when he does that, and you have an athlete who's going to do that, you know, you have to be able to be on your A game as well. So I knew that going into the finals that Christian was going to be able to, you know, put together a solid race that was going to put him in the front and be able to hold on to that lead. And that's what he did, and he came out with a PR, so I'm happy for him.
I thought, you know, Dad and Coleman was going to tighten up, you know, because they was next to each other. So, but you know, Coleman held his ground. You know, he had the fast start, first 60, and he just held down. I mean, my first time racing him, so I didn't really expect. I didn't know what to expect, I guess, from the start. But I know from watching his previous races that, you know, his start is incredible, and of course he hit the world record holder in the 60. So that speaks for itself. So definitely, you know, he put it all together, and to come out there and through the rounds, he's running 9.8 and come back up to 9.7. He definitely just, you know, was able to hold his form and
Justin and Christian. Christian, you mentioned Sean Ingle from the Guardian in London. Christian, you mentioned you want to be a role model. Do you feel you need to do more to promote the sport, to sort of make yourself out there, because the sport, people say, is fading, it's not as big as it was? And Justin, what advice would you give to Christian, because obviously there's a lot of suspicions and doubt about athletics, and what can be done to change that, anything?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that the sport is necessarily fading. I think it's going to be a huge spike in popularity over the next couple months with the Olympics coming up. It's going to bring a lot more eyes to the sport, and what they're going to look for is just, you know, competitive races. And I think that, you know, I bring my part, you know, to the sport. You know, I go out there and compete, and I think everybody knows, you know, when they step to the line and, you know, they're next to me, you're going to give my 100% effort. And, you know, I'm going to try to go out there and execute to the best of my ability. And I think just, you know, promoting, you know, positive things about the sport, promoting all the great athletes and the great talent that we have in the sport. I think that's going to, you know, continue to make it very popular. And I don't know, I think, like I just said, you know, I just got to continue to do my job, running fast times, and just competing. And, you know, hopefully, you know, more and more people start to, you know, see the beauty in the sport that, you know, I see in it.
Christian's doing his thing. He's making his own, you know, he's making his own name, you know what I mean? He's running really well, you know, and he's doing his job. So my job is to be able to be the top competitor I can be and be able to come out on top. That's what I train for. So other than that, I mean, we're both athletes on the track and we're running to be the best we can be. So that's what our focus is.
the gentleman here with the camera.
Kevin Sully from FlowTrack. Christian, I'm wondering your thoughts on the 4x1 coming up, and what leg you prefer to run on a relay.
My thoughts are, I was just gonna say, I don't know if I should tell you guys the order or not. Usually, you know, when you step out there. But I don't know, to me, it doesn't really matter what leg I run. When you have guys who are so close, you know, in margin in terms of times, Any order, I think as long as we get to stick around, we should be able to, come up victorious. I have a lot of confidence in the group of guys that we have here. We've been practicing the past couple of days, and I'm super excited. I think we have a lot of talent that's going to be, rocking the red, white, and blue. So hopefully we can go out there, get to stick around, and bring another gold medal back home.
One for Larry, then you haven't asked a question, and then back to Larry.
Andre, you've had some injury problems, but you had a pretty super season this year. Tell us where you kind of put yourself this year and what you need to do to improve for Tokyo 2020.
I've just been battling, a lot of injuries, I guess, the past couple of years, but definitely feels good to be back, racing against these guys. So for me, I just have to continue to keep working hard, stay positive, just have that positive mindset to, tell myself that I was going to make it back. I'm grateful to be back here on the podium with these guys, so definitely it's encouraging. It's a step in the right direction for me heading into Tokyo. For me, I think just moving forward, I probably just got to work on my start a little bit. I know my top end speed is great, but if I can work on my start, I definitely be in contention.
And what can you guys do to beat Noah Lyles? People kind of want to give him the gold medal, but Christian, you showed some obviously great speed today. I think you can get him too.
That's the plan. Go home and hydrate, just take care of my body, and get out there and go through rounds and see how I feel each round. I think once you get on the line and you have a final in this type of environment at this stage, with the type of athletes that's going to be there, anything is possible. Obviously, Noah is a great athlete, way too much meat to run. So I'm up for the task. And I don't know, in order to beat him, I think you just gotta, get out on top of him and, have that same type of closing speed that he has. And, I've been working really hard, and I think I have just as much of a shot as anybody to get in that top 3 and try to get another medal.
One question here, one there, and the last one there.
Let's RunBlogRun. Another question for Christian. You were critical of whoever leaked the story about you. You said they were trying to smear your reputation, but you also maintained, you've done nothing wrong. I'm curious, do you not feel it's important for fans to know when athletes miss tests like that?
I mean, that's not up to me to decide. I don't run the wider organization where you sign up. Sure, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. Because I don't know if that was the case, then you guys would obviously be hearing a lot more about that because stuff happens, and then you also get an opportunity to appeal and let them know that I said I was going to be here, but I was here. That's on me, and a lot of times people win those cases, so I don't necessarily think that, especially how certain people look at that type of thing that should be public because of what people may think. But at the end of the day, I don't know, stuff happens, but it don't really matter to me whether it's, public information or not, so.
From Bonn-Zeitung. Christian, you had a fantastic time today, and there was quite a gap between you and the both guys sitting next to you. Do you think you can dominate the 100 meters maybe the way Usain Bolt used to do?
I don't know. I don't think anybody will ever be able to reciprocate his, what he did in the sport. All you can try to do is just, be the best you that you can be, and not try to be like him. Obviously, he is gonna always be a part of the sport. I don't know, I just think in the future, if I just continue working hard and, continue being dedicated and focusing on my craft and trying to be the best that I can, I think that, I definitely can, win more gold medals, but, you got guys like the people, sitting next to me who are also continuing to try to get those medals, so I just gotta stay on my A game, and hopefully I can get some more medals in the future, for sure.
So the last a couple of questions.
Hi, Rob Harris from AP. A question to Christian. You'll celebrate tonight, but there is some scepticism and some suspicion around because of the missed test. The IAAF has tried to use these championships to innovate. They've got the light show, the new cameras on the starting block. What will retain the fans currently and what will attract new fans? Not missing tests or things like new camera angles.
What is the question?
Well, the question is, yeah, what will, the IAAF is trying to use these championships as a springboard to attract new fans, to retain the fans. There's always been questions over your performance. What do you think you need to do and the sport needs to do to attract those fans? Is it about what you do personally or about things like camera angles?
I don't even know.
Is it about more than things like light shows and camera angles? What will get the fans?
Just continue to run fast time, man, and try to promote the sport as best as I can. Me, Andre, and Gatlin, every time people like us step to the line, they just know it's going to be sparks flying because we want to win, and I think people want to see competitive races, and I think that's what will really promote the sport. And obviously, we have the light show, like you said, and there's a lot of people in the building. It's an exciting atmosphere. I'm just grateful to be a part of it. Hopefully more people start to buy in and see the beauty of the sport, like I said. Hopefully it'll be more popular over the years. And like I said before, I think in the next few months with the Olympics coming up, a lot more eyes will be attracted to the sport. And when they see guys like us competing and see how much work we put in and how talented we are, I think they'll start to love it.
Okay, so that will conclude the press conference. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.